Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome to Blockhood. Today I will be playing sandbox mode for you guys. Not really for you guys, it's just me playing and I decided to record. Either way, you get the idea. So the point of the game is to make a self-sustaining community type thing. So first, you gotta start with the basics. Gather up all that electricity. Good. Next, we're going to need water. So, click, click, click. Now, I don't plan on making a very impressive structure. I just plan on playing the game for you guys, so you guys can see what it's like and see if it's something you might be interested in. So, and now we'll need some fresh air. Luckily, trees are a wonderful provider of fresh air. Now you'll notice that everything is flashing every once in a while. That just means it's producing what it says it'll produce. So when you start a game of Blockhood, you want to start with wells, trees, and solar panels, because those give you electricity, water, and fresh air for free, more or less. I don't know where my water's going. I don't know where my money's going. That has no input. That has no input. Huh. I wonder if I just lose money over time. Either way, so now that I have electricity, water, and fresh air, I can make an apartment. So, let's see, first, we'll make the apartment, rotate it, let's put them in front of the tree. Okay. 3 apartments, and now we want a corridor connecting them to the edge, because technically speaking, if there's not a block in it, then it's empty space. So, let's see, access. If it's blue, that means it's accessible. If it's red, that means it's not accessible. And as you can see, everything so far is accessible because it has a block leading it to the outside. So, just rotate the world. Add a bit of mild symmetry. Okay, actually, if I'm going to bother putting any effort into symmetry, might as well make a 4th apartment building. Okay, see. So now we are making electricity, water, labor, fresh air. We're losing money, but making consumers and gray water. Not 100% sure what gray water actually is, but now that we have consumers, I can add a shop. I just gotta figure out where the door is. Make sure it's accessible. Perfect. And put another one next to it. Perfect. Now, see, now we're making more money than we're losing. However, we are losing customers. That's an easy fix, because I can just make more apartments. Rotate there. Might as well make that one too. And then there are more than one type of apartment, in case you want, you know, either to generate different things or to just make it look visually appealing. Like, for example, the corner apartment. It is basically a large apartment, but it looks better on corners. Yeah. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, corner apartments give you labor and youth, and then gray matter and organic waste. Large apartments give you youth and consumers. Consumers are good because it'll give the retail shop constant input. However, youth is also good, because I don't have any way of acquiring youth right now. So, let's put another one here. And then, yeah, every block gives you a input and an output. As you could probably see on the screen, the large apartments need fresh air, electricity, water, and leisure, and it gives you how much it drains each time it produces. And then on the outputs, tells you what it gives you. There's not like a chart to tell you what uses what, you just have to remember. So let's put some large apartments here. And you might have noticed those blue arrows. That simply means that because they're next to each other, they are producing more than they would otherwise. So for future use, I will put in, where is it? I know it's in here. Ah, there it is, the elevator. Put it behind the retail store. Then connect it to the housing complex. Like that. Double check everything's accessible. Perfect. So yeah, now you can see that now we are absorbing more fresh air than we're making, which is why the red arrow. We're using more water than we're making. We're basically using more of everything than we need. So let me see here. Actually, hold on. Let's actually put the elevator there. Put a second elevator here. And then on top of those houses, for now, actually no, on the outside here, I'll put more solar panels. Solar panels. And the solar panels are making it so there's more of that. Now, since we do have a pretty large excess of money, I'll make a water tower, which needs the input of money, but gives more water than the water towers do. Alright, more water than the wells do. So if I put two of them together, now we're not losing more money than we're making, so that's good. Now I just need to make more fresh air. And to do that, I think, yeah, it appears as though the only way to make fresh air is to have plants and such. So let's put some inside the courtyard area. Well, what could potentially become a courtyard. Okay, still not enough fresh air being put in. There we go. Let's make a 2x2 of the willows. But now we're using more water again, so I will easily correct that by first, for future use, making this more sturdy in case I want to continue building up, and then adding the water tower. And then, yep, that's enough for now. So eventually I'll be in a position where I can get rid of all of the wells, maybe replace them with trees. But until then, this is what we have. So, now that we have a second floor, I should start replacing some of these corridors with structured corridors, so that no matter how high I build, it'll all be structurally sound. Because one of the limiting factors of what you can build is how you build things. Like, if you have too many... Actually, hold on. If you have too many things, it'll be... there won't be enough support for it, so then it'll eventually fall over. There are a lot of things you can build. just crap tons of things. And if something that you build isn't producing anything, like if it doesn't have enough income, okay, I appear to be running out of money, so I can easily rectify that mistake. Putting, yeah, I'm trying to make it look good as well as be functional, so let's put this retail shop here. And let's put 2 of them. I see no reason not to. Then we have youth, but we don't have any knowledge, so in order to fix that, we can make a school to make use of our youth, our labor, so we can make knowledge, so that we can safely build other things. And it's good to have a school this close to your place of living, so no one will complain. That's not actually a problem, like a thing you'll have to worry about, but you know. So if we put 2 schools, and we appear to be running out of youth, don't ask me how, so that just means add another large apartment so that we can make more children. Good. And now we are generating knowledge, which will allow me to, now that we have both youth and knowledge, we'll be able to make the maker space so that not only does our communityism, I don't know, increase, but so does our technology. Again, we're running low on youth, so I'll put in a corner. Right, wait. No, as it's set. No, I'll put in this, since the corner isn't very economic. Okay, now just gotta make sure everything's accessible. That is exactly why. See these arrows? That shows where the access points are. So if one of them is blue, then then at least one of the access points is used. If both of them are blue, that means both of them. I don't think there's a benefit to having them both open, but your chances of deleting something and ruining everything decrease if you have at least 2 of them covered. So next, let's see, what are we producing? Okay, we're making some technology. So let's see if I have anything that, oh, if I do a tech factory using technology, labor, and electricity, I can make more money. Money is always a good thing to have offhand. I think I'll put the factory on top of the makerspace would make sense, but then I'd have to build a longer corridor. So I'll put it here. I'll figure out the door soon, but not right now. So set that there, set that there, then inspect. Nope, not at all connected. Then for the purposes of looks, I'll put one last water tower there. And so far we have a pretty beautiful single road community. I highly doubt anyone has a car in this community, but whatever. So next, if I have a neon sign, I can get more customers and more money, so I'd have to worry about that less. But I'm not sure if I'm making enough electricity to justify that. So customer, labor, community. The makerspace is making community, so I can put this here. And it looks, I mean, that's the logical place you'd put a newsstand, right? Next to the elevator. That's where I often see them. So we're running out of community, so I should find something else that makes community. Oh, wait. There was the park, I believe. Yeah, playground. So add a playground to our beautiful willows. Then, as we're appear to be running out of children. Now we're running low on fresh air. It's if you're going exclusively for style, it's kind of hard to keep up with what you need to make, but with enough effort, it shouldn't be too hard to maintain. I'm going to call this Willow Park, because that is clearly what it is. A park filled with willows. And actually, this is for the purposes of style. Yeah, I know. Those red arrows, those don't always appear when you delete stuff. Sometimes they'll appear if you create something next to something that really shouldn't be next to it. Like, for example, if you make a factory directly next to a house, no one's going to appreciate that. They're not going to like you. Okay. And Willow Park. Oh, and if you put... Apparently if you put trees by houses, they appreciate that. So the houses got boosted because of the trees, and the trees got boosted because of the other trees. But now, because I added so many trees, I'm running low on water. That is another easy fix. Just gotta... Should I add more water towers? I see no reason not to, but instead of adding them to the top of the apartment building, which I will soon expand upward, as the game advertises you do, put them by Willow Park. Okay. Then along with those, I will put in some of these to make better money. I mean, not better money, a lot more energy, so I don't have to worry too much about electricity. With this, I can use my useless gray water, relatively useless. I don't really know what it is, but it has a frowny face, so I assume I want to get rid of it. Like, in an actual community, I think I would want to get rid of it, but as things are, since this is sandbox, as far as I'm aware, there is no penalty to having too much of a negative thing, but you always want to make use of what you have. So now with these, the gray water isn't going down, which is good and bad. Good as in I'll probably always have fresh water and algae because of these, but bad because, I mean, I'll never get rid of that gray water. But as I said before, as far as I'm aware, I don't need to get rid of it. There's no harm or benefit to having it. Let's see. It's a corner apartment, and based on where its door is, I can't put anything there, so that's done. I assume the walls are, like, imagined, like there would be a wall here, but, like, for the purposes of this game, it can't have a wall there. So, yeah, we have filled all of the main floor, and we'll soon be building upward to make a beautiful, thriving community. Thank you for your viewing of this. Let's save. That's one I'm doing in my free time. Disregard that. If only I could name these slots. Anyway, either way. So, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. I've been JXD Kid. This has been Blockhood. And if you want to buy this game, you can now for $9.99 on Steam. Just search Block_Hood, and you will be presented with this beautifully relaxing game. Yeah, this is probably the one time my voice is actually fit with whatever it was I was playing. But enough with that. I've been JXD Kid. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and let's let this community thrive. Thank you.